You are collecting data from everywhere, CSV files, APIs, databases, but it is chaos. It is manual, it breaks, and you cannot trust the final numbers. What if you could build a single pipeline that ingests, cleans, transforms, and serves data automatically? Today, I am building it live with you, using only Databricks. No prior experience needed. Stop manually cleaning data, automate it all with this single pipeline. Imagine your team wasting days just moving data between systems that weren't meant to work together. That friction isn't just slow, it kills innovation. Your insights arrive stale. We eliminate that entire struggle. You will orchestrate everything, from raw data to live dashboard, within one fluid, coherent platform. No more context switching. No more integration hell. Think of it as a single, living system, not separate tools you have to wire together. Your pipeline's logic, your data, and the engine that runs it all are native parts of the same fabric. That seamless unity isn't just efficient, it is what finally lets your code and data collaborate instead of compromise. Let's turn theory into action. This diagram shows the power of that unified architecture. Data lands in our lakehouse, transforms through a single notebook, and triggers a dynamic dashboard. No switching contexts, no export scripts. One system, executing the entire data journey from raw input to business insight. Let's build it. Forget everything you have heard about building data pipelines. This is backward. You do not start by configuring storage. That's manual overhead. Real automation means your pipeline creates its own environment. I will show you how Autoloader dynamically discovers and ingests files from any source you point it to without you ever touching a bucket policy. Watch. So we are going from zero to a fully automated system. Instead of manually wrangling files or permissions, Autoloader is your intelligent scout. You simply define a source directory, and it continuously scans for new data, streaming it into our pipeline the moment it lands. This is our foundation. Now, let's build that foundation. Open your notebook. Here, we craft the first command. A few lines of PySpark define your source and trigger Autoloader. Watch as it takes your cloud storage path and creates a live, streaming data frame. With one cell execution, your raw data is now under management in a durable bronze table. Your messy workflow will fail. Mine earned a promotion. Let's fix yours. Your pipeline's integrity is decided here. I demand my data to pass a quality gate before it is allowed any further. By enforcing a strict schema on this raw layer, we immediately quarantine corrupt records. This proactive check transforms random files into trusted, query-ready bronze tables. No excuses for downstream errors. We are building a pipeline that does not just process data, it governs it. You can't risk feeding garbage to your models. So here, we automate quality guards that spot anomalies in real time, calculating the health score of each batch. We tag, route, and alert on failure. This isn't just cleaning, it is installing an immune system for your data. Your pipeline must earn trust before it can create value. Think of this step as your data's first interview. Your pipeline demands proof of quality. It will enforce constraints, reject bad records, and calculate a confidence score for everything. This is how raw data earns its place. Without this, your models are blindfolded. Your business decisions are just guesses. Most data pipelines fail. Mine will not. Let's build what works. Now, imagine you've assembled parts from 3 different suppliers. Alone, they're just components. The transformation is where you weld them together into a single, high-performance engine, your unified customer view. This is the precision engineering that powers your business decisions. Let's build that engine. Now, we move from raw materials to a polished product. You have clean parts, but the engine must actually run. This is where we apply our business formulas, those critical calculations for profitability, churn, and lifetime value. We are not just joining data, we are turning numbers into a strategic asset, the intelligence that will define your next move. This is the moment. That clean, reliable data in silver now becomes your most valuable strategic weapon. We are injecting the precise logic that defines your business, profit margin, customer segmentation, growth cohorts. This is where raw data transforms into a finished intelligence engine, ready for the dashboards that drive your decisions. Think everyone's Databricks pipeline is complex. Yours is about to be simple. Right now, this notebook is a one-off script. Let's make it a reliable, self-running engine. We'll automate the entire pipeline with Databricks workflows. I will show you how to schedule it, manage retries, and monitor runs, transforming your code from a manual experiment into a core part of your data infrastructure. A scheduling calendar isn't enough for a production system. What happens when a source file is missing or a job fails at 3 a.m.? You need fault-tolerant workflows. I will configure dependencies so stages execute in order and set up intelligent retry policies with alerts, ensuring your pipeline recovers from errors without manual intervention. Now, let's add intelligence to those alerts. A simple failure notification isn't enough. I will set up conditions to only alert for critical, unresolved issues after retries and configure distinct success notifications. This way, your inbox tells the real story, silence means smooth operations, and you are only notified when your direct action is truly required. What if your whole data approach is wrong? Here's the unpopular truth. Now everyone says to connect straight to that gold table. That's a massive mistake. You are creating a fragile dependency and hammering your warehouse with every dashboard refresh. The real move. Publish it as a governed, high-performance Delta Live table view. Now you control access, enforce policies, and your dashboards run lightning fast without breaking the pipeline. This is the final boss of hidden costs. A single dashboard with 100 users can bring a data platform to its knees. Lakeview breaks that cycle. It is integrated, governed, and optimized for Delta. You visualize your final data instantly, with no new connections, no lag, and zero impact on your production jobs. It's how you truly finish the job. You just delivered the final product. But your job's not done until you can see it working. Every run, every data change captured. Lineage shows you the exact story. One click reveals any bottleneck. You do not just hope it's reliable, you watch it breathe. This visibility is your new power. You are not just building pipelines, you are commanding them. A production data pipeline is just 4 layers: ingest, auto-loader, bronze, raw, silver, clean, gold, business ready. Databricks workflows lets you schedule and monitor the entire process without separate orchestration tools. Delta Lake provides reliability with ACID transactions and time travel for debugging. Try rebuilding this pipeline with your own data source and share what you create.